My husband's so cute. He just left this here. This is my favorite chocolates. I didn't even know they made this. Must be a new thing. It's assorted truffles, but it's by Lindor. The Lindor, whatever. Lindor truffles. Those are my favorite chocolates. You just left it here for me to find this morning. How cute. He's adorable. And then later on, we're going to go out to eat. He asked me yesterday very casually. He's like, do you want to go out to eat tomorrow? I'm like, sure. He says, all right, cool. And then this morning, I'm like, remember to pick a place to go out to eat. Thinking about going to sumo, but I feel like it's better group activity because, I mean, we could sit like not at the hibachi grill, but why would we want to do that? You should sit at the hibachi because it's fun to watch them chop stuff up and throw things in your mouth. Or, you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna go eat for supper, and depending on where I pick, I'll probably call and make a reservation. Because it'll be supper time by the time we get off. I get off work, which is 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not sure where we'll go. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine. Today, happy Valentine's Day. And I will be sharing facts about Valentine's Day. So one theory is that Valentine was a priest who served during the 3rd century in Rome when Emperor Claudius II decided that single men were better soldiers than those who with wives and families. So he outlawed marriage for young men. Well, Valentine, realizing the injustice of the decree, defied Claudius and continued to perform marriages for young lovers in secret. Lovers is such a weird word. Anyway, when Valentine's actions were discovered, Claudius ordered him be put to death. So, like, others suggest that it was, let me just read that again. Saint Valentine of Terni, who was a bishop that was the true namesake of the holiday. He was beheaded too by Claudius II, you know, just outside of Rome. I skipped my 10-minute break in the morning, and I have missed my morning break. So I've been sitting here since 7:25. It is currently 12:46. So let's have another fact. It's another story. I guess it's not really a fact, it's theory. Another story suggests that Valentine may have been killed for attempting to help Christians escape the harsh Roman prisons. They'd be like tortured and beaten and stuff. So according to one legend, an imprisoned Valentine actually sent the first Valentine greeting himself after he fell in love with a young girl, possibly the juror's daughter, who visited him during his confinement. And before his death, it's alleged that he wrote her a letter signed, "From your Valentine," an expression that we know is still used today. Although the truth behind the Valentine legend is murky, the stories all emphasize his appeal as a sympathetic, heroic, and most importantly, romantic figure. I'm looking at history.com. That's where I'm reading this from. By the Middle Ages, perhaps thanks to his reputation, Valentine would become one of the most popular saints in England and France. All right, so let's talk about Valentine's Day and its purpose. So its purpose should be, not should be, but Valentine's Day is supposed to be for like a day to show the ones you love how much you love them. But it's been so commercialized and just really branded as this holiday. I use holiday loosely in this sense. This holiday for couples, to show them how much you love your significant other. But there should not be just one day where you show the person you're with how much you love them. Or even if you're, and it shouldn't just be for couples. It should also be for single people and people, because they love people too. I mean, like, you got parents that you love, you can show them you love them on Valentine's Day if you want to celebrate Valentine's Day. You know, if you don't, you know, have anyone around that you love, find something else, a dog, a cat, whatever, celebrate it with your animal. It's been so commercialized. It's basically Candy Corporation and, you know, jewelry and all that. I don't care about jewelry. I don't care about flowers. Flowers die. I have to take care of them. If you buy me a plant, now I have to take care of the plant. You know? So, and I don't have a gardening, I don't have a green thumb. I'm not good at taking care of plants. So if you buy me a plant, it's just gonna die. Even if it's a cactus, it'll probably just die. Anyways, I'm not bitter about it because I'm married. He does things for me. He does things for me regardless of the day. So, you know, sometimes he'll be like, here's some cookies, here's some chocolates, here's a stuffed animal, here's a, I don't know, let's go out to eat or whatever. That reminds me, I gotta figure out where I want to go eat tonight. Probably make an appointment. I was saying, Erin, my coworker, says I should go to Texas Roadhouse. I haven't been to Texas Roadhouse in a long time. I should ask them if they're taking reservations. So, anyway, back to what I was talking about. Valentine's Day. There's so many rumors or beliefs or whatever around Valentine's Day and its origin. It's not really clear. The church or the Catholic Church or whatever say it has to do with Saint Valentine. That's the main thing, but what happened to Saint Valentine is the question. I don't know. He was a martyr, apparently, according to the church, if you are following the church. But my next fact or theory about Valentine's Day, is not about the church. So I'm going to read that after lunch. Yeah, you know, Valentine's Day. The next story about Valentine, I think, is the best one because I think it's like, you could definitely have a movie out of it. Ow. So yeah, celebrate or don't celebrate. But don't be jealous. Don't be upset if you don't have anybody. Find something else to love. You don't have to love people. If you don't have to love it all if you don't want to. You don't want to love? That's up to you. This is just another day. Have some candy. At least then the day after it's on sale, right? Get some candy. And fire truck going by. Yeah, so you know, have some candy, get some candy on sale tomorrow or a couple days after or whatever. Just do that. Alright. Anyway, it's Tuesday. Maybe we'll go to Pedro's. That might be better. I think because it'll be less busy. We could go to Pedro's. We could sell Mexican food or tacos because it's Tuesday. I'm thinking Pedro's. They're usually not very busy. And I like their food. Yeah. Now let me go put some goop in my hair. Alright. Hey, let's see what's in this Lindor box, huh? There's the box. Oh, it's taped. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Come on. Okay. Alright. Ooh, yeah. Look, it just looks like this. It's all their different flavors. One of these things is out of its... this one is not in place. Get in place. So they're not like, you know, the Russell Stovers. Russell Stovers has like, I don't know, they have those assorted chocolates and they're all right. But Lindor's better. Lindor is better. Leave them off or what? There we go. Now we got it. Okay. So yeah, like this one I think is the caramel. Oh, white chocolate. Okay, so white chocolate, and I thought caramel had... Where do I... Oh, there's no thing... Like the Russell Stover's one has like a map of what kind of chocolates they are. Not a huge fan of white chocolate. But there's a white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate. That's what's in here. Like those caramel ones are the best ones. They don't sell them very often. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway. Chocolate. How about this? This is the final story. Valentine's Day. Oh, I guess there's more. Well, some believe that Valentine's Day is celebrated in the middle of February to commemorate the anniversary of Saint Valentine's death or burial, which probably occurred around AD 270. I thought they would say 270 AD, but whatever. Others claim that the Christian Church may have decided to place Saint Valentine's feast day in the middle of February in an effort to Christianize the pagan celebration of Lupercalia. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's celebrated at the Ides of February, or February 15th. Lupercalia was a fertility festival dedicated to Faunus, which is the Roman god of agriculture, as well as to the Roman founders, Romulus and Remus. To begin the festival, members of the Luperci, it's Luperci, Luperci, I don't know. It's an order of Roman priests, which is an order of Roman priests who would gather at a sacred cave where the infants Romulus and Remus, the founders of Rome, were believed to have been cared for by the she-wolf of Lupa. All this sounds like fantasy. So the priests would sacrifice a goat, as one does, for fertility, and they'd sacrifice a dog for purification. They would then strip the goat's hide into strips. That's weird. They dip them into the sacrificial blood and then take to the streets, gently slapping both women and crop fields with the goat hide. So they would just go around like slapping, just like a gentle slap for you with this bloody goat hide. All right. Far from being fearful, Roman women welcomed the touch of hides because it was believed to make them more fertile in the coming year. Later in the day, according to legend, all the women in the city would place their names in a big urn. You know that thing you put dead people's ashes in? Yeah, a big urn. Alexa, stop. The city's bachelors would each choose a name and become paired for the year with his chosen woman. And these often ended in marriages. So they would have the goat hide and covered in the sacrificial blood, and they go around slapping people with the goat hide and the crops, because can't forget crops. Why not? Gotta be the people. Slap the women, slap the crops. All right, and then you put your name in the urn. Why an urn? I don't know. That's just the thing that they did. Urn for dead people. And you go, all the single fellas, they go around, oh, I need me a wife, I need me somebody. Excuse me. So they go around and they pick up a name out of the urn. I wonder if they had ashes. Probably not. Put the name out of the urn and they say, oh, look, I don't know, an old people's name from back in the day. Oh, you're mine for the next year. Let's date. Let's get married, or whatever the case may be. So, yeah. Valentine's Day. I'm going to see if I can find any more facts about Valentine's Day. All right, so the Lindor white chocolate is too sweet. The dark chocolate, I don't know where that went. It's my shirt. The dark chocolate is too bitter. So, why not put them together like this? I bit them in half. That's why they're not perfectly round. Like, see, you get two, because there's two balls. You break them in half, and you stick them in the halves together like this. And that should make a not too bitter, not too sweet chocolate. Yep. Tastes like milk chocolate now. Ugh. It's my last break. I gotta get clothing on, regular clothes, just something comfy, cozy, whatever. Because, we're gonna go out to eat when Russ gets home. Well, when I'm done with work. It'll be great. I've only eaten like a few of them chocolates all day today. I haven't had any like real food. Why not? Because I don't know why. Just cause. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let me get dressed. So there's a lot of theories about about the origin of Valentine's. Did it come from the pagan thing? Did it come from these other saint things that, the Catholic Church says? Now, the thing is, officially recognized by the Roman Catholic Church, Saint Valentine is known to be a real person who died in AD 207 AD. However, his true identity was questioned as early as 496 AD by Pope Gelasius. I don't know how to say anything. The first, who referred to the martyr Martyr, M-A-R-T-Y-R, martyr, sure, as his acts of being known only to God. One account from the 1400s describes Valentine as a temple priest who was beheaded near Rome by the Emperor Claudius II, which we read about earlier, for helping Christian couples wed. Because, you can't have more than one religion. Anyway, a different account claims that Valentine was the bishop of Terni, Terni, also martyred by Claudius II on the outskirts of Rome. And because of similarities of these accounts, it's thought that they may be referring to the same person. Enough confusion surrounds the true identity of Saint Valentine. Since there's so much confusion, the Catholic Church discontinued liturgical veneration, something of him in 1969, as early as 1969. Though the name does remain on the list of originally recognized saints. So they still recognize him as a saint, even though the Catholic Church says not really. He is, but not really. Yeah. So, saint we celebrate on Valentine's Day is known officially as Saint Vincent of Rome, in order to differentiate him from the dozen or so other Valentines that are on that list, that saint list of Catholic people, whatever. Because Valentinus, from the Latin word worthy, strong, or powerful, was popular popular moniker between the 2nd and 8th centuries AD. Several martyrs, I don't know, several of them over the centuries have carried this name. So I guess there's more than one Saint Vincent, Valentine, or Valentinus. There's more than one. Is a popular name between the 2nd and 8th century AD. 2nd and 8th centuries. Several people over those centuries carry that name. The official Roman Catholic roster of saints shows about a dozen who were named Valentine or some variation thereof. The most recently beatified. I'm a terrible reader. I really am. Anyway, the most recently beatified Valentine is Saint Valentine Barrio Ochoa, a Spaniard of the Dominican order who traveled to Vietnam, where he served as bishop until his beheading of 1861. Pope John Paul II canonized Barrio-Ochoa in 1988. I graduated kindergarten in 1988. Anyway, there was even a Pope Valentine. Though little is known about him, except that he served a mere 40 days around 827 AD. Yeah, 40 days a pope. So Valentine, or Saint Valentine, is the Valentine is the patron saint of bookkeepers and epilepsy. Epilepsy. Among other things, apparently. Saints are expected to keep busy in their afterlife. Their holy duties include interceding in earthly affairs, and entertaining petitions from living souls. Okay. In their respect, Saint Vincent has wide-ranging spiritual responsibilities. People call on him to watch over the lives of lovers, of course, but also for interventions regarding bookkeeping and epilepsy. I'm not sure what the relationship of bookkeeping is with epilepsy, but whatever. As well as the plague, fainting and traveling. As you might expect, he's also patron saint of engaged couples and happy marriages. So like Saint Vincent is like, for books. You need Saint Vincent to keep track of your books. And if you have epilepsy, you need Saint Vincent for some reason. Yeah. Also, fun fact, you can find Valentine's skull in Rome. There's a flower-adorned skull of Saint Valentine on display in the Basilica of Santa Maria in Cosmedin, Rome. This is why I didn't take I did not excel at any other verbal language. I took American Sign Language in high school and I aced the class. So, but I didn't practice, so I don't remember a lot of it. I remember enough to, I can pick up stuff. People sign to me, I can pick it up very slowly, or pieces of it, and piece it together. But signing, I'm not very good at it. Anyway, so you could go to Rome and you can see the skull of Saint Valentine. So in early 1800s, the excavation of a catacomb near Rome yielded skeletal remains and other relics now associated with Saint Valentine. So I guess they probably did some DNA and carbon dating and whatever. That's how we do, right? Science, etc. Anyway, as is customary, these bits and pieces of the late saint's body have subsequently been distributed to reliquaries around the world. So I guess somebody's probably got St. Vincent's femur, or you could probably go somewhere and look at his fingers, his hand or something. So anyway, you'll find other bits of St. Valentine's skeleton on display in the Czech Republic, Ireland. Yeah, in Ireland. Scotland, England, and France. So the Czech Republic, where are these places? They're in display in the Czech Republic, Ireland, Scotland, England, and France. So his skull is scattered all over those places. That's where it's at. I think that's probably it. Nope, we got some more stuff. Alright, good evening. I would just drop my car off so they can get the front brakes serviced and stuff. And we're on our way to Pedro's, which is a Mexican restaurant. Their song is Pedro's, Pedro's Mexican. How authentic is it? I don't know. It's good though. And it's so bumpy. It's so dark. Can't see me. Can't see. See my teeth? Oh Lord, excuse me. It's cold outside, but it's not snowing, so that's good. We got that going for us. Anyway, those are all the facts I had for St. Valentine and his martyrship, or whatever you want to call it. And believe whichever one you want to believe. Oh, it's working now. Here we are, everyone's favorite place. Walmart. Well, they don't have a panda anymore. They had one in there that was not $45. Can you stop? I'm not a bunny. Everyone's favorite place. Man, some last minute shopping happened here, it looks like. People just remember.
Yeah, this has been destroyed.
It's been destroyed. It's like 8 o'clock.
On Valentine's. If you're shopping for Valentine's gift at 8 o'clock on Valentine's Day,
you fucked up.
I just don't know.
I think you fucked up.
I just don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go. I think I missed wherever I need to be. Oh no, it's in the back. So, here's the deal, guys. It's about that time of the month. So, I was out last month, so I've got to get new stuff. Where's the Walmart brand? Stop! Where's the Walmart? Look at the... Here, this one here. Give me the basket. Oh, Jesus. And I gotta find drugs. The Midol. Where's the Midol? Oh, I bet it's pain reliever.
Are you documenting?
I'm documenting
your oversaturation.
Oh, Jesus. Yes.
Yeah. Oversaturation?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Somebody asked. So, I'm doing that. I think it's down this way. Sorry.
Oh, no, excuse me.
Benadryl is not what I need.
You're just needing your
There it is.
oversaturation.
It's over here. Alright, so here's your options. I don't know what you get. Like, look, they have the Equate brand. I've never actually used that brand. The Walmart. Ugh.
You know, I don't know if they think this sliding.
I don't know why they have
I
that.
don't know what they think this is supposed to do.
So, I like to read the ingredients somewhere around here are the ingredients. And here. Anyway, they usually have the ingredients, but I've read the ingredients from versus Pamprin versus Midol. And the Midol, while it is good to relieve the symptoms, makes me sleepy. So I do like the Pamprin. I get the maximum pain plus energy one because, you know, energy. And then I'll get like the Midol complete one. Oh, son of a biscuit. How many tablets? 24 tablets, 40
Oh,
tablets.
golly jeez.
I don't need 40 tablets. I'll get this one. Okay.
Oh, golly jeez.
You know,
Oh,
I swear. They have other kinds of Midol, like they have
oh.
the bloating one. So get what's best for you. I just have the regular stuff. Alright. I put it in the basket. There's your basket. And that's all I require for myself. So I'm going to start this either tonight or tomorrow. And the answer is yes, I can feel it. He can feel it in the air when I get annoyed with him. That's what it is. When I get annoyed with my husband, he says, "Are you on your period?" No, he doesn't. He doesn't say that. He knows better. Anyway,
Hey, no
that
more,
is all I require.
no
What?
more than they get done with the thing.
They get the Valentine's Day, then you're gonna
Now I
start.
got,
This is
St.
already
Patty's
out
Day.
in a month. More than a month and 2 days or whatever. 3 days. I can do math. So, happy Valentine's Day. All right, good evening. I'm on the toilet. So PMS. So PMS is premenstrual syndrome, in case you were unaware. PMS, what you get about a week to a few days. So you get premenstrual syndromes. So a week to a few days before your period. For me, I get very irritated, but I only get irritated at Russ. I'm not sure why, but I just do. Or, yeah, I'll get irritated like at Russ. I think when I'm around Russ too much, maybe that during that time. Other times would be, other symptoms are that my nipples get sensitive to the touch. They hurt, and not in a good way. So get that out of your brain. Other symptoms for me would be I get tired extremely quick. Like I was out on Saturday with Norman just hanging out, whatever. And then by the time we got into the car, I was just like, let's go home or whatever. And so I didn't want to do anything else for the rest of that day. Got very exhausted and very like, I don't want to people anymore. So that was Saturday. So now it is Tuesday. I will be starting my period. I can feel it. And when I say I can feel it, it feels as though I am peeing, kind of like dripping. It feels like I'm dripping. And then I also feel a slight cramping or tension in my lower stomach, uterus area. I feel that. I have like a freckle right here. Anyway, I feel that. And then I know that's when I will be starting very soon. Now, it has done this where it will wait a day or two and then I start, but I still have like those pre-crampy feelings. It's really annoying because I'm just like, just start it already. So anyway, I've got my Midol, I've got my Pamperin, I've got my pads. Sometimes I'll use a Diva cup, and I don't use tampons because they make me have bad cramps. Diva cup sometimes cramps, depends on how much flow I am having. Then you just take the Midol and be good, or the Pamperin. Alright, so anyways, just going to wipe and make sure I am not started yet. Alright, so no, I haven't started. When I wipe, I check for blood. But I also check the coloration of what it is that I wipe off of my area downstairs. And generally, about the day before I start. There is a pale yellowy discharge, I guess we could call it. That's probably what that is. And, you know, it's just not like a lot, but it's there. Hi, kitty. So, there's nothing. Oh, I forgot the soda. There's nothing there. And that's good for me because I would like for not to have right now. Not this very second. All right, well, anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Talking about discharge and period, pre-period stuff. But again, happy Valentine's Day. Tell me in the comments which Valentine's fact you liked the best. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Toodles.